I think there's a lot of still new players stuck at tier 1, as you can see from the market. So I think most people don't really understand the knowledge transfer system. So we're gonna go into our house, right? We unlock the house in Lutera Castle while leveling in our 20s. So I bought the fucking housing name. I bought the knowledge transfer.
You're back.
That voice actress. Anyways, I got the first one. I bought that on this blade. And the thing about the first one is that it starts at 10 item level. As soon as you create your character and you walk across that beautiful bridge, talk to Beatrice, and you choose your destiny, and you skip the prologue, and then you don't log off and go to your main and come here and try to select like this. It doesn't work. So a lot of people come to my chat and like, hey, knowledge transfer doesn't work for me. Because you have to be doing it on that character. So if I want to knowledge transfer this, level 10, 50 item level, and if I want to boost Prettiest Blade, fucking terrible name, I need to log on that character and come into the house. But you may be thinking, how do I get to the house? I don't have that song. So you skip the prologue, and then you go into the first town, which is, what is it? What is it in English now? Pride Home. And as you come out of the cathedral, you'll get a bunch of quests here. Do the main story quests. And then once you end over here, you unlock the song tab with the NPC here. So do like 3-4 quests. And then press F2. Press this. Come over here on that character. Talk to this R2-D2 on your map. Okay? If you don't have this guy, then you haven't unlocked your stronghold. You haven't done the tutorial. Make sure you do the tutorial. The tutorial, it will get you all the way to the knowledge vault. So make sure you do the tutorial, and then you get on the character that you want to use the knowledge transfer. So the first one, the requirements are simple. You need 10 item level, and granted that your main character finished this quest. After you finish the North Burn final quest, thank you for the prime. After that, you can do it for your alts. Now the first one takes 8 hours. You could still be logged into your account, and it'll be 600 gold. And after you come out of that, it'll take you to 302 right here. Okay? Complete Vern's World Quest to get 302 gear chest upon knowledge transfer. So you're going to get the 302 item level gear that you use to upgrade your item level. Now, you guys are wondering about this one. Is this one worth it? Is this one worth it? Is this one worth it? Once again, your main has to be finished with Rohandel, the Continental quests, the main story quests. Same with Yorn, same with Phaeton. Now, the beautiful part about this one is it gets you from level 1 to 50. That's a lot of time you saved, right? It's a lot of time. We're talking 12 to 15 hours. For the sweaty boys, maybe 9-10 hours. And you get the free gear as well. The second one is different. You have to get to 460 item level. You have to get it there yourself. You have to get there yourself. Hence why I made the previous video about getting your main into tier 2 and 802 item level so that you can get the research. Okay, you can get the research, acquire research. These two research to help boost your ults. They increase your success rate of honing and reduce the cost of honing. So after that, what I did, step by step, my main, clear T2, 802 item level, acquired from the Chaos Dungeons. And then after that, I got the research in my house. And then after that, I was pumping my ults with the leftover resources that I got from the towers, as well as I have other ults at tier 1. Right? So I have other tier 1 characters, so they pumped it into my main ult. And the leftover resources from my main, I pumped it into the hottest blade. Fucking, I need a name change. So, after I got to 460 item level, which was very simple, with the tower, the mats from the towers, as well as the increased success rate from the housing research. So that's 2, as well as pumping the materials through the roster storage. Through the roster storage, I have these leftover mats from my subsequent characters. I was able to pump easily with 100% success rate on this character. Not only that, I blew past it. And then, after you get 460 eye level, come back to the robot, and you have a choice. Either use the knowledge transfer for Rohendel or not. What are the pros and cons? Option A. If I use knowledge transfer, you save about an hour and a half. About. Because the knowledge transfer here will complete your quests. Main story quests only, not the side quests. So you save 1.5 hours. However, the other side is you spend the hour and a half doing the quests and you save 1,000 gold and you don't have to wait 8 hours. So the choice is yours. Save 1.5 hours of gameplay, of doing main story quests, of Rohendel again. Maybe you like the quests. Maybe you want to do it again. Then that's fine. But for those that do not want to do it, an hour and a half is worth more to you than the 1,000 gold. Then do this. Yeah, 78% of you said you'll do this quest again, which is fine. I have done this for like 8 times. So I'm not going to do it again. So let's see. Once you complete it, you get sent to here again. You touch the book. Right here. Knowledge transfer completed. You can now use Chaos Dungeons and New Abyssal Dungeons. New and Chaos Dungeons, what does that mean? I can do the Rohendel ones. Okay? That's all it means. I can now do the Rondo, Rohendel, Chaos Dungeons, and Abyss raids. And I get sent to Rolthan. Rolthan. So what did it do once again? Just to repeat myself, because there's a lot of confusion. It basically, you're just basically paying 1,000 gold to skip the main story quests. It's not gonna give you the pump, the eye level pump, like it did before. The first one is hella worth, okay? But the second one, look at my eye level. It's the same. You have to get it up there yourself. Get me the fuck out of here. Now the funniest thing is, we had like 7,000 people here. We did a poll. 78% of you said you will not use this, but all of you said if there is a way to pay for a boost, you would. So you guys are saying, you guys pretty much said yesterday that these pixels, the gold is worth more to you than your real cash. It doesn't make sense, but anyways, that's what it does, guys. So if I want to go to Yorn, I have the requirement. I have a character who completed the main story quests for Yorn. I have that finished. However, I cannot use knowledge transfer. Why? I have to manually get to 600 item level myself. Now, a paid boost that we don't have just yet, but the ones we have in Korea, gets you from, let's say you buy a Yorn boost, then it completes all the way to Yorn and finishes the Yorn main story quests and the side quests. And it'll give you the 802 item level gear in the mailbox or in your inventory. That is the difference between a paid boost to Yorn and knowledge transfer. Knowledge transfer is not a paid boost. It doesn't get you to this item level. You don't get to skip all the side quests. Now, in Korea, why do we even have this fucking system then? That's a lot of gold. Because gold inflation will happen. As more and more players level up and get into endgame content, we'll have more gold pumped into the system. In Korea, 1,400 gold is not even $1, right? It's so easy. It's so easy to get 1,400 gold. This is hella worth in Korea because we're saving an hour and a half of questing. Okay? So this is hella worth it. It will eventually be worth it. Or it may already be worth it for some folks. Alright? So basically, to wrap this up, this one is great. Get you to 50, give you 302 item level. After that, you have to get to these item levels yourself. And all it does from here on out, the knowledge transfer only completes the main story quests of that region, that continent. So when you guys use the knowledge transfer, right, it tells you completed the main story quest. So you have access. Watch, let's look together, okay? Let's look together. And I have now access to this. It's unlocked. Okay? So let's just say you got the Yorn one. You did the knowledge transfer for Yorn. Then you can do Yorn Chaos Dungeons, meaning you have access to this gear. Right? That's it. I couldn't do this before because I have to do the continent quest first. I have to do, look at this. There's a requirement for 60 eye level 50 and finish Rohendel. Knowledge transfer helped me to finish this part so that I can do this now. Okay? That is how it works.